What's up, fellas? So one of my patron supporters wanted to know, man, how to write a book. He wanted to know some passive money ideas, and so writing a book is one of the best ways to make passive income, guys. It is a great source of passive income. But let me say this right off the bat, guys. You need to have some serious passion for writing a book, because you're going to be putting time in and you ain't going to get paid, and you're going to be sitting there hoping that you can sell some books. And it is a tremendous sacrifice, all right? Because you ain't going to be able to quit your job to write no fucking book, all right? Unless you like that Tony, one of those Braxton sisters, he quit his job to write a fucking book, fucking lazy bum. But more than likely, you're going to have to keep working a job and write the book in your spare time. But here's the thing, to get the book done, you're going to have to act like it's a job. So you're going to have to set aside 2 hours a day, or at least an hour. I say 2 hours a day, but at least an hour, if you got it, to write the book. You're going to have to put it in your fucking calendar, and you're going to have to look at it as it's a must do. You can't look at it as in, I'm a little tired today, I drank a little much this weekend, I'm gonna take a week off from the book. Guys, it's a ton of people out there, that never finish writing a book because they treat it like that. You have to treat it like a job, even though you're not getting paid. All right, guys, that's always the hardest thing to do with passive income. You putting all this shit up front, but you ain't getting that in return right now, and it's some doubt to where when you finish, if you ever make any money off of it, but yet you gave it all this time. Think of anybody who created an app, think about anybody who created a course, think about anybody who wrote a book. They had to put a lot of time into that without no pay. So just know that, guys, if you want to write a book, make sure it's something that you're passionate about, or at least what you're writing about, you passionate about that, because you're going to be giving a lot of your time up front. Now, I know a lot of you guys, I know this is probably going to be one of my lowest views because I ain't talking about ass, but that's fine with me. For guys over here who are trying to better themselves, and let me say this. You guys would never grasp my psychology of shit. The things that I teach and stuff and I say, you guys will never grasp it if you don't truly be about improving your life and finding something you happy about. That's what the strategies that I teach you guys are based around. You won't do it. You won't grasp them. Y'all guys come up with all this and that and that. And guys on some, well, I'm on a date and I got social anxiety. I got performance anxiety. To the day you guys truly get on your purpose, all the strategy, I see what that bald-headed motherfucker was talking about. I don't give a fuck if I care. I go to work from 9 to 5. I get home, I write my book from 7 to 9. Then I get my ass in the bed. I go to sleep and I wake up and I do it all again. And I do that 5 days a week. Tell me when you thinking about a girl. Tell me when you needy. How you gonna be needy? You went to work at 9. You got off at 5. You came home. You ate. Now you working on your book from 7 to 9. Maybe you had one of your shows that you recorded. Now you're going to watch that till maybe 10:30 or whatever. And you're going to take your ass to bed. Tell me how you had time to be needy. Tell me how you had time to be worried about what a girl doing. All right. If a girl texts you at 7 o'clock and you writing your book, you hit her back at what? 9 o'clock or probably 9:30. Probably jump and take a shower first. See, guys, this is what I'm talking about. When y'all guys are on your purpose, y'all guys will truly understand what the fuck I be saying. All right, so, but getting back to the book, you need to have a passion for it. Now, how I did it, I'll just tell y'all guys how I did it. All right, I started with some chapters that I wanted to write on. All right, some main, dating subjects that I wanted to write on. But throughout the day, I would come up with different titles. All right, and I put they got little apps, guys. There's a whole bunch of apps. You can use Microsoft Word, whatever you want to use. There's little apps that you can write your book in and shit like that. Whatever you want to use Microsoft Word is a good one, but it's a lot of them, guys. All right, so you write down in the app anytime you think of a chapter, I would write it down. I would stop what I'm doing and I would put it in the fucking app. All right. And so you have your chapters laid out. I want to write a chapter on this, and this. Now you'll start with a few, and throughout the day, other ideas. Damn, I need to write a chapter on that. Boom, I need to write a chapter on that. All these things. Sometimes you'll just think of a talking point. All right, don't forget to mention this. Don't forget to mention that. All right. So I do that I was doing that throughout the day. All right. Now make a plan. How I did it was a chapter a day. Now, I was working through, because if I wanted to, I could have wrote the book, but I still was training sessions in the evening time, so I only could do it when I didn't have sessions in the evening time. For a long period of time, I was training in the evening, probably up to like the last 4 months, 3 months leading up to the book. Probably the last 3 months I was training in the evening, so I wasn't even able to write in the evening. But if you can, if most of you guys ain't gonna have a schedule like that, make sure you prioritize your time to write in your book, and you have your chapters. All right. Next thing you do after you done wrote your book, you say you got it done. Now you need to find an editor. Now you can Google editor, and a bunch of all this shit comes up, guys. All right, y'all guys, just research the person you choose, but you can Google book editor, and you're gonna get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. All right, that's no big deal. Don't worry about that. All right, the thing is, see what have they done. All right, most of the time they have books they done already edited and shit like that, or they send you what they've done and stuff like that, so you can review that. All right, so then you're gonna send them a sample chapter of your book. So you send them a sample, and then they gonna edit it, and then they gonna send it back to you. Like you really know what the fuck if they did a good job or not. Like, listen, man, just correct. Like, how you know? If I knew if this shit was good, I would fucking edit this shit myself. So I don't know what the hell they sending me this shit back for. Like, I'm supposed to know, oh yeah, this is great. You did good. How the fuck I know? If I know, I would have edited my goddamn self. All right, guys. So that's how you want to do that. The main thing, guys, is even if whoever you send it to, it's still gonna be mistakes. All right. When I read books and stuff now, I'm talking about like textbooks or knowledge books, I can find mistakes. So, or the newspaper, I find mistakes, and the editor, did that. Went over that. So it's always gonna be mistakes. It ain't nobody gonna catch everything. All right. So don't worry about that. Just make sure it looks good. If you want to, if you're real hard on it, then you probably can send it to 2 editors. All right. If you want to. All right. Next thing you gotta do is you gotta get it formatted. All right. So if you Google ebook conversion services, you're gonna get dozens of them, guys. So you want to find one of these places that can convert your book into an EPUB format. All right, to where Amazon or whoever can take it, iTunes, they take it. And so most of these places, they also gonna do your book cover. All that comes with the service. It just depends on who you go with. But if you Google any ebook conversion service, you're going to see dozens of them. All right. It just depends on what price point and who you want to go with. But it's dozens of them. All right. So I can't even remember which one I went with. But they all pretty much the same. They all pretty much going to be to do your cover of your book. And they ask you for suggestions, or if you got a picture or something you want to send them, whatever the case may be, they tell you to send it to them. But they do your book cover. Some of them offer editing, proofreading, and all that stuff. Some of them offer that also. Obviously, the more you do with them, the cheaper it is. But they format it for you, do all that for you, the cover and all that for you. That's most of those ebook conversion services, and it's dozens of them. There's no shortage of them. It's just who you want to go with and the price. But all of them charge about the same, guys. All right, now. They'll get it ready for Amazon. All right. So Amazon has requirements, but they take quality requirements. All right. So they supposed to get it formatted for Amazon or iTunes, as they got to meet their quality. All right. Whatever the quality is, everything's got to be on point. It's got to be formatted right. All right. Now, if you somebody that know how to do this on your own, you don't have to do none of that. You can just send to Amazon yourself. But for most of us, we're going to have to send this to an ebook conversion. All right. Now, Amazon, once it gets approved on Amazon, it's on for sale. It's just like that. Once Amazon approve it, and there you go. You just put the title, whatever you want to do, however you set it up, price point, you do all that before they put it on sale. Price point, all that. All right. And the people that are formatting your book for you, they'll walk you through the steps on price point and the royalties and filling out your bank information and shit like that. All right. Now, with Amazon, they pay you royalties at the end of the month on the 29th or 30th. All right. And they pay you for the royalties 2 months prior. So if you put the book on Amazon December 1st, you'll get paid for December and the end of January. All right, because you 60 days behind. All right, so that's how that works. All right, so you'll get paid for it in 2 months later. All right, so now once you do all this, now you want to do the biggest thing. You got to do an audiobook. Audiobook is my biggest seller. All right, so you want to make sure you do audiobook. Audiobooks are very popular right now because people are multitasking, so they want to be listening to your book while they doing other shit. So once you do an audiobook, you got to decide if you want to do it or you want to get an author. Now you motherfuckers know I can barely talk. Now, so y'all know I was gonna get somebody who can talk very well. Y'all know y'all motherfuckers crack jokes on me talking all the goddamn time, and that might be good for y'all because y'all know me. But for people that don't know me and they go buy the book, you know, they won't understand what the fuck going on. So I want to get somebody that can speak clear so people can understand. All right. So if I spoke very well, then I would have done it myself. But I don't speak very well, so I wanted the book to be fucking good, and also it's got to meet Amazon requirements. So I wanted to make sure it was done right. So I picked the author. You go to acx.com and you go through there and they give you a list of authors. You can tell man or female, Western, country, Asian, whatever. You can filter it out to the voice you want to pick, and you pick the guy you want. You email them. All right, you email them. Then y'all set it up. Do you want to do pay him a one-time flat fee, which is going to be about $200, $300 an hour, or do you want to pay him a royalties? And if this is the thing, if you somebody like me and you pretty much know you're going to sell, I'll just pay you a flat fee. But if you don't have a following and you don't know if you're going to sell, you probably want to do a royalty, because paying somebody $1,000 for something you don't even know going to sell might not be the best idea. So you want to keep your risk down if you don't have a following, because you're gonna go spend $1,000 plus you paid all this other money getting the book formatted, and you might sell 3 books, and so you just out of $2,000 with the ebook conversion and paying him for all this shit, and you ain't making no money. So most people who don't have a following, they do the split royalties. All right, so. And some of the authors don't even offer split royalties because they know your ass ain't gonna sell. Some of them only do flat fee. All right, guys? So that's the thing with that. Now, here's the thing, guys. If you're gonna write a book and do all this shit, please try to build a following first, on some social media, because I've dated girls that they know I got a book and shit, and a lot of them have friends that ain't sold shit. Got 3-4 books, ain't sold jack. So if you're going to write a book, I recommend you build a following first, a YouTube channel or an Instagram channel. Now, it's been people that done sold books without building a fucking following. Look at Game of Thrones guy. But it really helps, guys. And I don't know if those books did very well and they took off later. I don't really know. But it helps to build a following. All right? Now I did self-publishing. If you're gonna go to publishing, the publisher route, then they might not publish it. It just depends on if you're gonna do it. Probably go to self-publishing route. That's the route I chose, guys. So when you go to self-publishing route, you could deal with Amazon directly. All right. So if you deal with Amazon directly, you self-publishing. All right. If you want to go with a publisher, then it's up to them. It might not even get published. Just understand that, guys. So, but if you don't have a following, probably a publisher is the best route. But the thing is, if you don't got a following with the publisher, you got to shuck and jive and kiss ass and hope they publish your book and all this and that shit. All right? Because they don't want to, they look at you as an investment. And so they don't want to put their money into you, and they don't know what to do. Think of how a record company goes. All right. So, and you see record companies don't release artists' albums all the time. That's the same way publishers is, guys. If they figure like it ain't gonna sell, they won't fool with it. So I advocate, even if you do go with a publisher, just to get a good deal, make sure you build a platform, build a name for yourself first, so your book can sell. Who the fuck gonna buy your book if you don't have a fucking following? So you need to build some type of following, guys, if you're gonna sell a fucking book. Of course, anything you're gonna do like that, not just a book, anything you're gonna do like that, guys, you need to create a following. Who the fuck you gonna sell this shit to? All right. So, and if you ask me, I think YouTube is probably the best one now, in my opinion, to build a following on YouTube. And I'll make a video about how to build a YouTube following soon, guys. All right. So that's the thing with that, guys. That's how you fucking get it done. Me, myself, self-publishing is the way to go. I was going to go with a publisher, but I got a following, and I just say, you know what? I'll promote my own fucking book. I ain't got time to be kissing no publisher ass. All right? And getting a piece of my money, oh, fuck that. You ain't wrote one chapter in this motherfucker. Fuck that bullshit. All right, guys? So that's how I done. Make sure you get the audio book done. It's my biggest seller, guys. All right, so make sure you get that done. If you speak well, then do it your fucking self. If you speak like me and you fucking don't speak well, then fucking get an author to do it. Get somebody to narrate it for you. All right, guys, like the video. Comment down below what you guys want to see next. Holla back.